Hey guys, Bismoto. I'm actually driving through the town I grew up in, Zion, Illinois. It's been a while. It was actually a fun town to grow up in. Had a lot of cool bike trails and stuff. Me and my best friend used to go riding here all the time on our bicycles. Spend the whole day out. One time my parents got worried because we were out so long. They actually called the cops and thought I was missing, but I pulled up right when the cops got there, so everything was alright. But yeah, we just used to go out bike riding. We'd forget about what time it was and just enjoy ourselves. Those days are very missed, let me tell you. Like nowadays, the only exercise you get nowadays is open up a bag of chips. Ooh, big rush. Hurry, hurry. Speed limit's only 35, I'm doing 39. Yeah, there used to be a Kmart over here, and like right here. You can kind of tell that used to be a Kmart. And Long John Silver's used to be where the Culver's is, I believe. Oh no, that Long John Silver's is a little bit farther back. But right where that Boost Mobile is over there, that used to be Little Caesars. And me and my friend used to go bike riding, and we were just little kids, you know, and back then it was 2 pizzas for the price of 1. And we'd always buy it, and we'd have another extra pizza left, so we'd always give it away to somebody who wanted some or whatever. It was funny. You know, 2 little kids walking around with a big ass thing of 2 pizzas, because they put it in like 1 container, so it was like 1 really long pizza, They didn't put them in boxes back then. It was like a they had cardboard on the bottom, and then it was like a bag that just stretched over the 2 pizzas, you know. And yeah, there's an awful lot of pizza for 2 little kids, let me tell you. We were probably like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 maybe back then. I would say probably about the time we started bike riding all the time, we were probably about 11 years old, I would say. Man, we would just spend the whole day out bike riding. It was so much fun. My parents used to make me go to like a CCD class here. All my friends would have off on a Sunday and be out having fun, and I'd be sitting there like back in the school again. Oh brother. And me and my best friend that I used to have out here in Illinois, we used to take swimming classes together out here in Zion. And they were like early in the morning, and the water was always so cold. It was so cold outside. It was like pure torture. That was the one thing I actually hated. I liked being with my friend, but I hated the cold water. To this day, I still hate swimming just because of that. I'll take you by the house I grew up in. This is a school I used to go to. It used to be called Oak Crest. Now they changed it to like Kenneth Murphy. I don't even know if it's a high school anymore, or junior high. I don't even know if it's a junior high anymore. What is it? Oh, it doesn't say. It just says Kenneth Murphy School. So I don't know if that's a junior high now, or a high school, or what. I have no clue. I'm going to take a shortcut through here, through the bank. That way I won't have to deal with all this traffic. I'm going to have to head home soon. It looks like it's going to rain. Yeah, he's busy. Don't pay no mind to the little gromming through the bank. Is this even a bank anymore? Yeah, it's a bank. This is probably like the newest thing they had here. I moved out of here in '84, I believe it was. So I was 13 when I moved away from here. Squirrel, stay where you're at. This was actually a really nice neighborhood to grow up in when I was a kid. Ooh, nice wag. Ooh, nice Impala too. Two nice cars. I love those Malibu wagons though. Those things are nice. Yeah, this is where I grew up at, right in this area right here. I'll show you the house. You can see our old yard. We had an acre property here. You can see the, well, not really, but it was this house right here, the one you're looking at right now. That's where I grew up in when I was a kid. They made some additions to it. Quite a bit of additions, actually. It's kind of funny, they cut up our trees to make them so the wires would go through, but this was the house I grew up in. We had this garage. It used to have like a little living room area in it, but they changed that a little bit too, it looks like. And this is where my two best friends lived, Ann and Pat. They were really cool. They always had this nice house, and behind their house they had there used to be just a dirt trail for North Shore tracks, and that's where everybody used to ride their four-wheelers and motorcycles. This is the house where my best friend Timmy lived at too, and his relatives, I knew them really well. There was a lady who lived here, I don't remember her name. She was kind of new right before I was leaving. She was fun to hang around with. There was a little girl here, used to drive a little three-wheeler, a little tiny 50. Used to hang around with her a lot. This was a really cool town to grow up in. I'm so glad I'm driving the nice, quiet Honda GROM today, because I wouldn't want to be driving my noisy bike through this town, being disrespectful to all these people. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood, and I'm sure they appreciate it that way. But that was my neighborhood, guys. It was a lot of fun growing up there. It really was. This is actually considered Beach Park, Illinois. I always thought it was Zion, but our address was Zion. And I never really realized that, you know, that like until I moved away, that a lot of towns use like other people's, you know, town address. But it's apparently a very common thing, because like now I live in Wheatland and I have a Burlington address. Before I lived in Camp Lake, or I lived in, geez, where was that? Was it Camp Lake? It was, yeah, it was Camp Lake, and I believe I had a Trever address, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't remember. It's been a while. Used to be a really good Chinese restaurant down this road here. This was my grade school right here, Beach Park, and now they call it Oak Crest. That's ridiculous. This used to be Beach Park School. Wow. Times have definitely changed, let me tell you. This golf course here, when I was a little kid, I used to go collecting golf balls, and they have like a little creek that runs through, and the pond, we used to get them out of the pond. Ooh, look at that airplane. Wow, that's cool. Airport's right there. But yeah, we used to collect golf balls out of there, and me and my friend Timmy used to go to Great America all the time with all the money we'd make. It was a lot of fun. And this was a store we used to walk to, Hoximus. That's still what it's called, apparently. My barber shop was this little building right here. That was where I used to get my hair cut when I was little. My dad used to take me. Good memories here. We used to actually keep horses where we used to live, but then they changed the rules, and my sister used to keep her horse some house somewhere over here. They had a pond in their yard and everything. It was actually really cool. You can't see it because this is in the way, but it used to be like right behind this building where she used to keep her horse. This used to not be here, so I can't even show you. Yeah, see, this is actually Illinois, or Zion right here. My aunt and uncle lived out here somewhere. I don't even know if I can find their house. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm going to take a trip and see if I can find it. Sounds like a plan. I probably won't be able to find it because I can't. I'm not sure if I can remember the name of the road she lived on. Oh, that was pretty a quick stop I had right there. We had a school teacher who used to live here. It looks like it's some kind of a business now or something. And I believe my sister used to live in these apartments over here too, I think. If I remember right. I don't know, you know, I kind of miss all my relatives, you know. I never really spent time with them when I was growing up. But, you know, you never really plan on, you know, when you're little, you never really plan on losing your relatives and all that. But I guess it's just a part of life. Ah, boy, I was supposed to stop way back there. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find their house. I'm not sure. Not sure where it would be. What is this? Look. All these roads in Zion, they name them like church names. Well, not church names, but like names from the Bible. Be able to find their house if I could find a lumber yard that used to be here. I don't know where that would be though. The name of this road. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I don't think maybe I need to go up more. Or is it down that way more? Huh. I don't know. I may give up on this search. Oh, you know what? Heck with it. We'll go this way real quick. Just to see if... Oh, you know what? I think I know where it's at. Holy crap. I think I found it. Maybe. I don't know. No, this isn't it. I don't know where it's at. I wish I could remember the name. It's safe for me to whip a U-turn here, it looks like. Man, they got a lot of bike trails here now. Yeah, I kind of think I might be heading the wrong way because one way the roads go by names and then the other way it goes by numbers. So I'm kind of thinking I'm maybe headed the wrong direction. I don't know. None of this really looks familiar to me. I was out riding this thing today, and the guy's like, "Do a wheelie." I'm like, "I don't know how to do a wheelie." I'm a boring moto vlogger. I don't know how to do the good stuff yet. And I think if I was to do wheelies, I would do it on my other bike because this one, you know, the GROM has the oiling problem and stuff like that, and I don't feel like tearing apart this motor to change that. So I think I'm just gonna use this one for I think I'm just gonna use this bike here for just riding, and I'll use my other one if I ever decide to learn stunts, because the ZS190 has an oiling thing on it where it actually throws the oil to the bottom of the piston, I guess. So it doesn't have an oil problem like the GROM does. Alright, I give up looking for her house. I have no idea. But it's like a lot of these, they have like the road, and then behind the road, I don't remember what they call like it's a skinny road where people, I don't remember what it's called anymore. Jesus. It's funny, I used to know all these names and stuff like that, and now that I haven't lived here in so long, I can't remember what they call them anymore. It's like a skinny road that leads like behind your house, and you know, you get to your garage and stuff like that from there. Alleyway, is that what it is? Maybe that's what it was called. I don't remember anymore. I think that is what it is. I think it was called an alley. Hey, is this it? Oh, it can't be. Aha, this is the lumber yard. So, I'm trying to remember. I think I turned here where the lumber yard was. So I think I may have found out the road she lives on. Yeah, this is like the old lumber yard they used to have here. Benton Lumber Company. Yeah, I'll bet this is the Hebron. I don't know. Nothing here looks familiar to me, I gotta say. Just a... Yeah, this isn't it, I don't think. Jesus. Yeah, no, this isn't the road. Or, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I gotta go up farther. See, because she lived on this is a numbered road I'm on right now, and she lived on a named road. And I'm not recognizing any of these names. Alright, well, I think I'm going to give up my search, because I'm coming out by the main road again, and that's not where I need to be. And I just picked the worst possible way to go. Awesome. Really smell the tar. Alright. I guess I'm just going to jump back on the main road and get the hell out of here. Well, guys, it was a failed attempt. Ooh, nice car. Another, Jesus, a lot of nice cars around here. Get it back on Sheridan Road here. We'll take this home. Yeah, I need to get going. They were saying it's supposed to rain at 5, and it's already 3:22. It's probably going to take me at least an hour to get home. Nice truck, not a big fan of the rims and tires. Oh my God, how long does this light last? Let's go, you stupid light. There we go. Trying to get this guy to go ahead of me so he don't gotta follow me. There we go.